The year is 1985, and as you stroll through the aisles of Kmart with a $1 bill that your grandmother gave you, and it's burning a hole in your pocket, you spot the Airwolf wallet, based on your favorite TV show about a helicopter with the logo of that helicopter emblazoned on it and a photo holder. And you think, hey, maybe I can take some Dynamite magazines and cut out some... You think, maybe I can go home and cut some pictures out of my Dynamite magazine of Jan Michael Vincent or Jean Bruce Scott. Anyone from any other generation would have no idea which one was which. I bet some of you young people are guessing which one's Jan Michael Vincent and which one is Jean Bruce Scott. But you have a problem. You've only got $1. And this is $1.59. So you plead with mom. You tell her how this Airwolf wallet is such an important purchase. I mean, you're going to be so mature and adult pulling that wallet out and paying for things. Heck, you might even kick in with the family expenses now that you'll have an Airwolf wallet. And you say, Mom, I need this. And mom shrugs and she takes her bag off her shoulder. Now, this is 1985. So we don't call her bag a purse. No. It's a pocketbook. But it doesn't fit in her pocket, and my goodness, it's not a book, so mom doesn't call it that. She calls it a pocketbook. I don't know if this was more of an East Coast pronunciation, but it was a pocketbook. I still hear older women say that. I feel like younger women now say purse. I hope we never lose the term pocketbook.
And I'll keep a closed pocketbook.
I always noticed when I'm watching a movie that takes place in New York or New Jersey, I know how long the actor has lived in California based on how they pronounce pocketbook.
You know, some women keep a lot of important papers in their pocketbooks.
I know that Carrie from Sex and the City, she says it all wrong.
She decided to give her old pocketbook a rest.
But Adam Sandler in Mr. Deeds, he knew what was going on.
Help! Help me, Mom!
Got your pocketbook?
Now, people have had bags of various sizes since the beginning of civilization, but the history of the modern purse begins in 1841 with a man named Samuel Parkinson. Now, he was a confectionery entrepreneur. He owned a company that had invented and first marketed butterscotch, and he was going on a trip and he needed some luggage. And he also wanted a bag for his wife to carry her particulars in. It was a little bigger than her standard coin purse. He wanted them to be of various sizes, and he wanted them made from the same leather that was being used for his suitcases, because he wanted these to be a quality bag for a person of high class. He didn't want them to be confused with a cloth bag or a carpet bag. Now, H.J. Cave and Sons created it, and it was a smash hit. And soon, more and more women in high society wanted to carry a pocketbook. Here are some of the various sizes of purses and their names. I love the hobo. I enjoy a good saddlebag. Over the next 100 years, purses grew and grew in popularity. But it took until 1982 to get us a My Little Pony and Friends pocketbook. 2 years later, we got the Get Along Gang's Purse and All. You're looking at perfect style. And here, from 1988, it's Play School's Baby's First Purse. Look at Baby's First Keys, Baby's First Lipstick, Baby's First Pepper Spray. Now, as for that Airwolf wallet back at Kmart, it is the descendant from a long line of wallets that dates back to the 1700s. Wallets started replacing or accompanying coin purses as we started getting paper money, and it became more and more popular. Now, our modern wallet with the slots for cards dates back to the 1950s when credit cards became more popular and society was doomed. Here's an Annie wallet that you could put your bottom dollar in if you weren't going to bet it that the sun was coming out. This is from the time where there were 3 different versions of Rice Krispies. You had your Rice Krispies, Cocoa Krispies, but also Marshmallow Krispies. They really pushed these in 1985. In fact, they're displayed very prominently on top of George McFly's refrigerator in Back to the Future. Hey! The Glamour wallet, and look at the side eye we're getting from that model. You really need to buy that. This is the Police Academy Wacky Wallet. Now, if I remember correctly, the first Police Academy, I think, is an R-rated film. So this is a weird item for kids, but I do remember every kid bought a badge at some point in time. Here's a Mickey Mouse wallet set that came with a few cardboard cards that you could fill out, including a Mickey Mouse credit card. The Barbie wallet made of sturdy vinyl construction. This wallet would just make me feel inadequate. The Estelle Toy Company of Victor, New York had these made out in Hong Kong. There were numerous different TV wallets, including this one of Dino from the Flintstones. You could also get Magilla Gorilla or Ricochet Rabbit. This is an incredible one. Mr. Smith was a 1983 television show on NBC. It was a comedy. The title is a play on the movie Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, but this one is about an orangutan, and he was available in wallets. Now, they hyped this show by having a 900 number you could call to hear a promo for the show, and it cost you 50 cents a minute. This is about an orangutan who's kind of like a circus performer. Then there's a car accident. He ends up on the loose, gets captured, and is taken to a research facility. He drinks a potion that gives him the IQ of 256, so he's now super smart and can talk. Now, his name was Cha-Cha, but they rename him Mr. Smith because Cha-Cha is not intellectual enough. And then he goes on to become a political advisor. They push this show big time.
This one is about a chimp who lives in Washington. You know, that'll be good.
You could get a Mr. Smith sliding puzzle. Now, I know I said that Mr. Smith was a political advisor on the show, but there is an episode where he is a doctor. So obviously you needed a Mr. Smith lab kit. It's got a microscope. It's got a needle. I would look so cool with these. Unfortunately, the show was canceled 2 months later. Whenever you have to go pay a speeding ticket, you want to pull your money out of your Dukes of Hazzard wallet. Or just pull out your TJ Hooker badge and see if they'll let you off the hook. Here's a Sesame Street wallet that I think depicts why it's not that great to be friends with Big Bird. He's like crowding everyone over to the... Like Bert looks like he's about to fall off the sign. Well, that's a fine wallet. Is it Battlestar Galactica? Let's go shopping. I'll grab my Flash Gordon wallet. Knight Rider gave you a wallet, watch, and keys for the Pursuit set. Popeye gives you a fake credit card, a fake ID card, some fake keys, and then I think fake nail clippers? Here's Marge Simpson, and she is born to shop. Do you remember Mad Balls? I think this is a ripoff of Mad Balls. It says Weird Paul, and there's old Snotnose on your wallet. Here's another very official looking California Highway Patrol wallet. Or if you're just a guy who likes to go fast, you could get the Richard Petty Magnum PI. This might be my favorite, Rocky and Bullwinkle. A mom's pocketbook is a great thing. She can reach in there, get you a Band-Aid, get you a breath mint, whatever you need. Mom usually had it. You need a pen, you want to write something down? She's got it. She's got a scrap of paper, maybe an old postcard like this, or this one of like the old mill. You can sign up at Patreon for $3. I'll send you a postcard every month. Be like Cheese God and Michael and Jessica. This is in Tarpon Springs, Florida. I always remember digging around in Mom's purse for a breath mint. I remember saying, Mom, I need a Certs. And she'd dig in there and find one. Certs, it's two mints in one. Certs came with a single glistening drop of Retsin, and then the government said, hey, that cottonseed oil that's in Retsin, we're banning it. And they banned it for reasons that I found rather shocking. The Retsin was affecting you gentlemen below the belt. I dug into the whole story, and you can watch that video right up here. Otherwise, that's the one that YouTube says is best for you. That's the second channel, and I'll see you next time.